In these short videos, I don't do much explaining, but rather draw your attention to some, in my opinion, deserving pieces of Soviet cinematography and let them speak for themselves. And I found it fitting to begin the series with an animated film about Soviet filmmaking. Film is a satirical cartoon made in 1968 by Fyodor Khitruk, the same guy who would draw the famous marching houses in the prelude to The Irony of Fate 4 years later. In less than 20 minutes of expressive pantomime that requires no translation, few spoken lines are gibberish anyway, we are rushed through all the basic stages of a feature film production: writing the script, getting the financing, assembling the team, shooting on location, working with little children, doing stunts, changing the script midway, editing, and finally the premiere. Along the way, we meet the amusingly stereotypical members of the crew: nervous and manic screenwriter, ambitious and short-tempered director, self-important assistant director, and so on. Perhaps the only aspect of the film that might seem alien to a foreign viewer is the absence of the producer. In the Soviet Union, where all industries were controlled by the government, filmmaking was not an exception. As rightfully shown in this short film, usually the director was the driving force behind the project, reporting to an endless stream of officials and committees who assessed not the commercial potential of the film, but its ideological value and allotted the funds accordingly. Apart from that, I find it most hilarious how little things changed in the industry in the last 50 years. Technology surely has advanced, but the chaos and the general problems are the same, judging from my very limited experience on film sets. The short is not only entertaining, but also quite illuminating and, in my opinion, deserves more prominence. For not only showing the inner workings of filmmaking, but also reminding us what an incredible amount of effort, nerves, and extra work hours it takes to make a movie. Any movie. And regardless of how bad and bashed by critics and YouTube reviewers it might turn out to be, first and foremost, it's months, if not years, worth of hard and dedicated labor of hundreds of people, the majority of whom forever remain unseen behind the camera, in the wings, and in the middle of the credit crawl. The upbeat song that surfaces now and then throughout the cartoon emphasizes exactly this thought, since its lyrics, written by the film's director himself, sarcastically tells us what a magical world cinema is and how happy it makes everyone who touches it.
Профессий много, но прекрасней всех кино. Кто в этот мир попал, навеки счастлив.